Imagine you're standing on a battlefield, not necessarily one with armies, but with your own doubts, your fears, your inner conflict. You're facing a decision that feels overwhelming. Like Arjuna, whose heart was shaken by faint-heartedness, whose mind was clouded by questions of duty. He wasn't weak, he was just human, struggling to understand what's right, what's good, what truly matters. Even the wisest get puzzled when it comes to action and inaction. So, what is this ancient dialogue, the Bhagavad Gita, really trying to tell us when we're in our own moments of confusion? Maybe it's not about finding one perfect answer. Maybe it's about shifting the lens. The Gita doesn't force one path, it reveals many. It's called the scripture of yoga, the science of the self, not to bind us but to liberate us. It offers us ways to face life's challenges and move toward the highest truth. There's the path of understanding, where we see that actions may simply be the play of nature's qualities. That maybe we're not the doers we think we are. There's a deeper identity beneath all of this. Then there's the path of action. Not escaping the battlefield but entering it. Doing what needs to be done. But here's the twist. What if the power lies not in the result but in the action itself? What if you have the right to act but not to claim the outcome? And what if true freedom is being even-minded in both success and failure? That evenness the Gita calls yoga. And then there's the path of connection, of devotion. Not just ritual or prayer but how you engage with everything. What if the deepest worship isn't what you do in a temple, but how present you are in your everyday life? What if your work, your duties, performed with awareness, become a sacred offering? What if the action itself is neutral? A hammer breaking a rock could be destruction, or creation. It's not the act but the intention. Krishna taking a life wasn't destruction, it was liberation. What if acting purely out of the need of the moment, without emotional turbulence, is the most powerful form of action? The Gita speaks of the Supreme, an all-pervading presence, the indweller in every heart, holding the universe together with just a fraction of its energy. What if the divine isn't distant, but the very fabric of everything? What if life is an echo and how you perceive it shapes how it reflects back to you? Perhaps the core message is about shifting perspective, from outcome to presence, from the external to the internal, to act without clinging, to see beyond the illusion of being the sole doer, to recognize the divine within and around you. It asks us to look inward and question. Are you constantly focused on the fruit of your actions? What would shift if you weren't? How much of your suffering comes from the event itself, and how much from the story you tell about it? Are your judgments freezing your energy, stopping the natural flow of insight? Can you be fully present in what you do without inner contradiction? Are you willing to conserve your energy, to stop reacting, stop pleasing, and start choosing yourself even if that means being misunderstood? The Gita is an ocean of wisdom. Even a lifetime of study won't exhaust its depth. Maybe its real power isn't in giving you an answer, but in inviting you to ask deeper questions. To not just read it, but to live it. To let it transform how you engage with the life right in front of you. So now the question becomes, what does it awaken in you?